Dancing is so broad, you can't just say I dance.
We have a lot of good dancers at this studio, and you can tell the ones that always win are the ones that actually like feel it and like have a story to tell.
I think that dance is something like acting. It's something that you're born to do.
My name's Liz, I'm 18 years old, and I dance because I don't see myself doing anything else.
My name's Corinne, I'm 18 years old, and I love dance because it's the only thing that truly allows me to be myself.
My name's Ellie, I'm 17 years old, and I dance because it keeps me sane. I started dancing when I was 3, and I started at Manette's dance studio. And my mom kind of just put me in there. She said I was always a little girl that never had to look at the teachers on stage, and I always just knew what I was doing. I switched to expressions in the 1st grade, I think. And in the 3rd grade, I decided to be more serious about it, and I joined the dance team and had to quit all of my other activities. And I've been in love with it ever since.
I started dancing when I was like 3, I guess, and I quit and played soccer. And in 4th grade, I came to expressions and danced just recreationally. And then in 6th grade, I joined the Sun Dancers.
I started dancing when I was around 3 and only did it for about a year. And I obviously played every other sport in the book, and that just didn't work out for me. It wasn't very coordinated, surprisingly. And then I started back up with dancing at around 4th grade and didn't start our competition team until 6th grade, and I've just been dancing since then.
I think I've continued to dance for 2 reasons. One, just the feeling of happiness that you get when you do it, and being able to share your emotions and dance through problems that you're having. And 2, because I think at Expressions we're a big family, and I would never want to leave my sisters.
We're almost more of a dance family than a dance studio. If we're here on a Saturday practice and everyone is like, we're done and we're about to leave, we'll all say like, hey, who wants to go to lunch, or want to see a movie tonight or something, and it's just more of that family kind of bond, I think. Plus, here that we definitely drill into our brains the dedication and the time commitment of dance, and it's really everybody's lives here.
I guess what's kept me going is the people, not necessarily dance itself, but the people I'm always here with. Like, I've grown so close to them. They're my sisters. I'm with them all the time.
Dance has taught me that I'm a procrastinator, because balancing school and dance and social life, it's very difficult to kind of make that all connect. And it's being here 24/7, dancing on weekends and nights and all that stuff. It's really taught me that I need to prioritize and that organization is key for myself, otherwise I get really stressed out. And it's also taught me just to kind of relax with certain things in life. If something's going on with a friend or my parents or even school, then I can literally just dance it out and it'll be gone.
For me, school's always come first. But I never was limited because of the 25 hours I spent at dance. I've really learned how to manage my time, this year I'm in 4 AP classes. So I always, during the week, there's no social activities for me. It's school, dance, homework, study, bed. But on the weekends, I've found it's important to make time for other friends and get that into, or else you'll just be drowned in a world of commitments.
I hurt my hip freshman year, and I had surgery, and everything was going good. And then the following year, I hurt my other hip with the exact same thing. And I came back, and I was so strong, and I thought everything was going to work out. And I went on stage for my first competition, and I was doing my solo, and my knee snapped. So I guess that's been the biggest thing for me, just working. I had to skip out the whole year, and definitely staying positive throughout the whole thing. And now I'm back, and I'm stronger than I've ever been. And now I know that I have to, when an injury comes up, I have to take it easy, and I can't push through it because I'm not some superhuman. I think that I never connected with my emotions until I hurt my knee, and then since then I've actually been able to really connect with the music I'm dancing to and the steps.
When I first started backup dancing in around 4th grade, I was absolutely terrified of Kay, one of my teachers. And she, for some reason, scared the living daylights out of me. And I would come home crying from dance every single night. And my mom would she would feel so bad for me, but she knew that I wanted to dance and just to push through it. And she never let me quit anything. So that was a time when I was really not feeling the whole dancer vibe. But in a turn of events, I actually ended up talking to Kay about it, and she told me that basically she was being hard on me because she thought I had such potential, and then it kind of raised my spirits about it, and I more so grew to prove her wrong in certain things, and I got better because of it.
The teachers are, I would say mothers, but they're too young to be called mothers, more like big sisters. And they just help us through everything. They're there when we need them. We even send each other Snapchats back and forth, so just a big family sisterhood.
Kara was the one person who was there through all my injuries, and I don't really remember when I hurt my knee, but apparently she ran up to the stage and literally catapulted her body up there. So I don't know, she's always been she understands me, I guess. And she knows my personality well enough, so she knows when to back off and when I actually need help with something.
Being a dancer has taught me to really know where my boundaries are, but at the same time be a team player and a leader for younger kids, because I do like to teach as well. So the team aspect, I guess it's really not that difficult to be part of a team at Expressions because we all are so close that it's kind of already there, but it definitely is difficult to know your place sometimes.
I've learned that if one person messes up, the whole group goes down. But in that sense as well, you have to be able to forgive people when they forget or stumble or whatever. And you have to learn how to take one for the team. If you need to switch your spot or change your timing because someone else needs you to do that for them, you have to learn how to do that.
Well, I guess the real only connection I have with my mom is through dance. She used to be a dancer, and then now obviously I'm a dancer. But normally at competitions, we can't come into contact with each other because I will kill her. She touches my costumes or put it in the wrong spot. Like, that doesn't work. But I mean, she's always encouraging, and she knows that I'm really competitive, so she has to take a step back at competitions.
I wouldn't say she's the dance mom, but she's always been there, always been the one doing my hair or putting fake eyelashes on my face when I was crying and a little 5-year-old. And sometimes the stress of the competition does make us fight or scream, but at the end of the week, she's always the one giving me a hug for my job well done, and she's just, I don't know, she's the support system, I would say, for the competitions.
I am a pretty independent person as it is, so I didn't ever really need my mom to stand on the side of the stage and hold my hand, but she's always been super supportive and never, I mean, my mom doesn't really get into any drama. Like, there's no cat fights or no screaming or pulling of hair. It's not like that at all.
Corinne's is the strongest person I think I've ever met. She had so many injuries and she's pushed through them, continued. She loves dance more than anything in the world. And if you watch her just for 5 seconds, you'll see that.
Our first year was last year, and we got all the way up until the day before our first competition with practicing with one another, and then she got injured. So this is the first year that we've actually been able to perform as a duet, but I guess you can say, we've been a duo since birth. So it was never a difficult thing to dance together.
Ellie inspires me because she doesn't let the competition get to her. She can always make a joke out of everything. Like, nothing ever can bring her down, so I always aspire to not get too serious about what I'm doing.
Well, Ellie, what a goofball. I can't explain our relationship because it's so complex. We basically are the same person. We constantly tell people to, like, if someone says a comment, we'll both turn to each other and say the exact same thing, and it's like we knew what each other was going to say. We kind of finished each other's sentences quite a bit, and we're just funny.
Liz, neither of us have sisters, and we both have multiple brothers, and so we've always called each other our sisters. Me and Liz are the type of people where if I start a sentence, she's the one that finishes it, and ever since we went to Governor's School for the Arts together for dance, we've literally been inseparable.
Liz is my duet partner, and this year we have 2 duets, so we have this really strong connection, and we know when to, we dance perfectly together. It's weird, we have this intuition. So she inspires me to always push myself harder in my duets.
I'm going to miss all of it. It's going to be so weird not being at the studio every single day. I'm going to miss the people. I mean, I teach so many little kids, and even in the hallways through between classes, I'll see kids that I taught in the past and don't have this year, or girls that I just have seen off and on. And they always say hi, and it always makes my day better when people say hi to me. I mean, that's really small, but these little girls, hi, Miss Liz. Oh, hi, how are you? Just get really bubbly, and it's a lot of fun. But I'll just miss the people. I mean, my friends, of course, and just the atmosphere of this place. It's very relaxed, and then very on task when it needs to be. So it's very organized. I like my days here just seem so long, but it's worth it.
Definitely the relationship with my friends. We spend all of our time together, so if I move to Florida, I'm just gonna be thinking like, oh, they're at Saturday practice without me, like I wonder what their choreography is, and so definitely them.
We're just a big family. There's a few girls that will be my best friends for the rest of my life. We're like sisters. We've been together since we were 5 years old, and we see each other 25 hours a week, and a lot of them at school too. So we know each other like the back of our hands. When you're in this world, you're like, I didn't make that dance, I'm not good, I might as well just quit. And in all honesty, at this point I've learned how dumb that is, because it's not about where you are in the dance or if you're even in a certain dance. In the end, it's just doing it because you love it.